Good morning, sir.
So, my first question for you is what makes you unique or special compared to the other applicants?
My unique blend of software development expertise and a security first mindset sets me apart with them. I don't just write codes, I proactively identify and mitigate potential vulnerabilities. For example, in my previous role, we were developing a new web application. My task was to ensure the application was secure from common web vulnerabilities. I not only followed secure coding practices but also conducted a thorough penetration testing and code reviews, identifying and fixing several critical security flaws before deployment. This proactive approach significantly reduced the risk of security breaches and protective sensitive user data.
Okay, then for my next question, what motivates you to come to work each day and how do you maintain the motivation even during challenging times?
I am driven by the challenge of staying ahead of cyber threats and protecting systems from malicious actors. The dynamic nature of cybersecurity keeps me engaged and constantly learning. For example, during a recent incident response, our team faced a sophisticated phishing attack. My role was to analyze the malware and develop a mitigation strategy. I dove deep into the code, reverse engineered the malware, and identified the vulnerability it was exploiting. I then developed a patch and worked with the team to deploy it across the network. Our quick response prevented further compromise and protected the organizations from significant financial loss. The success of that project was incredibly motivating me.
Okay, so what strategies do you use to manage your time effectively and prioritize tasks when faced with multiple deadlines?
I am highly organized and prioritize tasks based on risk and impact. I understand that in security, cybersecurity, time is of the essence. For example, I was managing multiple security projects with overlapping deadlines before, including vulnerability assessments, penetration testing, and security awareness training. I need to ensure all projects were completed on time and within budget. I use a risk-based approach to prioritize tasks, focusing on the most critical vulnerabilities and potential threats first. I also use project management tools to track progress, allocate resources, and communicate updates to stakeholders. This approach allowed me to effectively manage multiple projects, meet all deadlines, and improve the organization's overall security postures.
Okay, so how do you handle stress and pressure in a fast work environment?
First, I remain calm and focused under pressure, leveraging my technical skills and problem solving abilities. I understand that cybersecurity incidents require quick and decisive action. For example, during a major security breach, the entire team was under immense pressure to contain the incident and restore the services in my previous company. My responsibility was to analyze the attack, identify the affected systems, and develop a remediation plan. I remained calm, focused on the task at hand, and worked systematically to gather evidence, analyze logs, and identify the root cause. I then collaborated with the team to implement the remediation plan and restore services. Our quick and coordinated response minimized the impact of the breach and prevented further damage.
Then, lastly, for my last question, why should we hire you?
I am here not just for applying for the job. I'm seeking to become a critical asset in your mission to create a cybersecurity to its peak of perfection. My skills, experience, and proactive security mindsets directly address your specific challenges and goals. For example, I've been analyzing specifically my experience in penetration and improving cybersecurity. Furthermore, my passion for, I'm not just a good fit. I'm a force multiplier for your security team, and I'm ready to prove it.
Well, thank you for all your wonderful answers. And just wait for our company to call you so you will know when to start your work.
So, good morning, Mr. Alunday. So, here's my first question for you. Imagine you're presented with a seemingly healthy animal during a routine checkup, but something just doesn't feel right to you. How do you proceed?
If something feels off even when the animal seems healthy, I trust that instinct because small details can reveal early signs of a problem. I begin by observing the animal more carefully, its posture, behavior, breathing, and reactions. These small changes can indicate discomfort or hidden issues. I then review the medical history for any patterns or past concerns that might help explain what I'm sensing. After that, I perform a more detailed exam, taking my time to check areas that might have been overlooked in a routine checkup. If I still feel unsure, I suggest simple diagnostic tests like blood work or imaging to make sure nothing is missed. I also communicate clearly with the owner, explaining what I noticed and why I think further checking is important. My goal is to act early and prevent potential problems before they become serious.
So, my next question for you. Describe a time you had to make a difficult ethical decision regarding a patient's care, balancing the animal's welfare with the owner's wishes and financial constraints. What was your thought process, and what did you learn?
There was a case where a pet had a very serious condition with a low chance of recovery, and the owner also had financial limitation. It was a difficult situation for both of us. I explained the medical facts clearly, what the treatment would involve, the chances of success, and what the animal might experience. I made sure the owner understood the risk, but I also listened to their emotions and concern because making these decisions can be overwhelming. Together, we discussed options including comfort focused care that would avoid unnecessary suffering. In the end, we choose the option that prioritized the pet's well being while staying within the owner could manage. That experience taught me how important empathy, honesty, and patience are when dealing with ethical situations. It reminded me that caring for animals also means supporting their owners during very tough
Okay,
times.
next, Mr. Alunday. Uh, Walk me through your approach to handling a critical emergency situation from the initial phone call to stabilizing the patient. What are your key priorities, and how do you ensure effective communication with the team and the owner?
In an emergency, my response starts with the initial phone call. I gather important details quickly so I know what to prepare, what happened, the symptoms, and how long it has been going on. This allows the team to set up the necessary equipment and medications before the patient arrives. When the animal comes in, my first priority is stabilizing the ABCs: airway, breathing, and circulation. I act fast by stay organized, assessing vital signs and start life-saving measures right away. I also make sure the team has clear roles so everyone knows what to do, which keeps the process efficient. While treating the patient, I keep the owner updated in a calm and simple way, helping them understand what's happening and what we're doing next. Clear communication, teamwork, and staying focused are key in managing emergencies well.
Now, for my next question. So, as you know, veterinary medicine is constantly evolving. What emerging trends or technologies are you most excited about, and how do you plan to incorporate them into your practice?
I'm excited about the improvements in diagnostic tools, especially advanced imaging and quicker lab testing that helps identify problems earlier and with more accuracy. Telemedicine is another trend I find valuable because it allows easier follow ups and make care more accessible for owners. I'm also interested in new pain management methods and rehabilitation therapies, which are giving pets better comfort and quality of life during recovery. I plan to stay updated through workshops, online courses, and continuous learning. By learning and training and applying these new technologies, I can provide more efficient and effective modern care that benefits both the patient and our clinic.
So, beyond your technical skills, what unique qualities or perspective do you bring to a veterinary team that would make you a valuable asset to our clinic and our patients?
Aside from my technical abilities, I bring strong empathy, patience, and a calm approach. I understand that vet visits can be stressful, so I make sure both the animal and the owner feel supported and understood. I'm also a team oriented person. I like helping others and creating positive working environment. I adapt quickly, work hard, and take initiative when I see something that needs to be done. I value good communication because it keeps the team efficient and helps avoid mistakes. These qualities help me build trust, maintain professionalism, and contribute to the clinic culture that feels safe, respectful, and caring.
Okay, Mr. Alunday, again, thank you for your time and effort for this interview. And I will call you back later to send you the schedule of your work. You can now start on Monday.